Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Let's see, today for me is Saturday, September 30th, but I'm uploading this for my Sunday, 3 p.m. So it'll be Sunday, October 1st. So happy October. Let me start off by saying that. Let me follow that up with, I had a video already set on Sunday and I realized, you know what, maybe I'll just move that to Saturday, because I did discuss some of the new upcoming wax bars, and I did discuss the big Dumbo brick, and I think that was supposed to be available as of today, October 1st. So I kind of wanted to put that out there in case anybody was interested early. I didn't want to wait until Sunday at 3 o'clock. In case you put in an order early in the morning, I didn't want you going, dang it, I wish you would have told me earlier. Right? So I wanted to go ahead and do that. And so I said, well, now I need something for Sunday. And I realized, oh, wait a minute, it's the 1st. I can go ahead and do my empties. And it's not that much. I left it. This is the basket that I keep. Was that a piece of tape? Yep. This is the basket that I keep in the sunroom when I'm storing them all so that I can log it into my inventory. And then I come and dump it into that other basket that I usually use. But I was like, well, this is it for the second half of September. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what I emptied. I may pull the little basket where I keep the ones that I haven't finished and go over those with you. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Take a sip of my coffee real quick because I need my coffee. I've already had to warm it up because I keep forgetting I was logging all this stuff, and then I forgot about my coffee and it got cold and I had to go rewarm it in the microwave. And one other thing, thank you so much for those of you who have subscribed. Well, obviously, many of you have, but there were some recent people, right? I had gotten up to 947. It may have said 948 this morning. I'm not sure. I have no idea. But what I did notice is 2 of my YouTube friends are also in the 900s. One of them being Natalie from Jersey Shore Living. I know Natalie would like to get there too. I know she doesn't really care about the number, but you know, it's just something nice to get to 1,000. What you do with it at that point is up to you, right? You can do nothing. You could just keep going. Like if it's just another number, like I said before. So Natalie is, she's a little further ahead than me. I think the last time I looked, she was like at almost 960. So awesome, Natalie. And then Martha from Martha's Fragrance Corner has been steadily climbing. So I know that she's in the 900s now too. So I'm sure you've already subscribed to them, but if you haven't, or you know someone who hasn't, pass the word along. It would be absolutely wonderful if all 3 of us could get there together. It would just be fun, right? It would just be something nice. So anyways, I just wanted to put that little plug in there for Natalie and Martha to help them out and help all 3 of us and get us to 1,000 subscribers. It would be great. So anyways, let me jump into the empties. I'm going to start off with a brick. When I logged it into the inventory, I was like, I used the whole brick in September. Because I was like, okay, either I did some in August and I forgot to log it, or I did the whole thing in September and I finished it this morning. And that is Johnny Appleseed. So that's finished, but I do have another one coming. So Johnny Appleseed, and I'm mixing it. I'm not mixing it. I have it in the kitchen. I also have it in the sunroom, and I have some very recent samples going in the kitchen and in the sunroom to kind of go with this, just because I wanted to see how it would do mixed with it in a way, you know, warming at the same time. I'm loving it. So I do love Johnny Appleseed. I love apple scents. All right. I believe this one, some of it got warmed in the half bath, and then I think the rest of it had gotten warmed upstairs, and that's White Tea and Cactus. Wally. I do love that scent. It's very, very good. I finished one of these today. One of them was already open, and the other one I obviously finished earlier in the 2-week period. So I did 2 of Rainforest Bungalow. I love this, right? Beth had said, hey, it's on the clearance back in, what was it, the beginning of August, I think it was? No, beginning of July. And I picked up a bunch of them, so I've been enjoying using those. I did 2 of the scent of the month for October, and I actually sent, well, and I also did the scent of the month for September. And I sent 1 of each of these to my sister Bessie. And Bessie, you didn't, I think you said you were going to warm pumpkin cashmere. Let us know in the comments, what did you think? Did you warm it? Did you like it? You know, I love hearing what other people think, and you and I don't always seem to have the same preferences for scents. Sometimes we do, but not always. So I did do 2 of pumpkin cashmere, which says warm cinnamon, bountiful pumpkin, and cozy cashmere woods. And Bessie, did you think it was like light, like a whipped pumpkin like I did? I thought it was good. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. So let's see. I think I had already used 1 when I tested it. This makes 3, and I sent 1 to Bessie, so I can see that I have 4 more left. And I haven't decided if I'm going to put it in my club or not, because fall season doesn't last very long for me, being in Texas. And then, like I said, frosted cinnamon roll, which was the scent of the month for September, powdered cinnamon, pinch of sweet clove, and topped with whipped vanilla sugar. And I did like this one. I found it, it did really well in here. I remember doing it in here. I had the doors closed, so it did really well. I think for me, it's probably going to be more of a mixer, though, and I don't really get like a cinnamon roll scent. It did well that first day in here, and I felt like I kind of got a little bit, but when I tried it again, I think in the pantry, I didn't, not really. So maybe, you know, the doors didn't get closed over there. Maybe it just kind of, you know, dissipated out. It probably came into the foyer. I don't know. Some of these travel really well. So I don't know. I think this one's more of a blender for me. And, you know, now we have Palo Santo and cinnamon. So that's already got a little cinnamon. So I'm not sure if I'm going to get any more of that one. Oh, speaking of which, Palo Santo and cinnamon. And I definitely mixed this. Here's one of the things I mixed it with. In fact, I think I took a picture and put it on Instagram and Facebook. And the other one was pumpkin chai. So I had mixed Palo Santo and cinnamon with pumpkin chai. I thought it did well. I will say pumpkin chai is, I would say, very strong, and it travels really well. So I think it just added a layer of fragrance to the pumpkin chai, because I really felt like I was smelling mostly pumpkin chai while it was going. But, you know, I'm going to have to do Palo Santo and cinnamon by itself to see what I really think of that one scent, because I haven't done that yet. I've mixed it so far. So wasn't opposed by it, though. So that's a good thing. I did 1 Monstropolis. From what I understand, it was going away as of the end of today, September 30th. So if you're watching this on October 1st, hopefully you either stocked up or put it in your club if you love the scent. I do have it in my club. I made sure this morning I checked. So Monstropolis in my club. Love that. Did this one, I think, upstairs on the landing, maybe over 2 warmings. This is Cinderella Happily Ever After. I like that one. I think it does well. And I probably did it with that Rainforest Bungalow, because this would be the floral. Rainforest Bungalow would be my green. I like to mix that. So I think I mentioned this at some point, that I had, when I said that the air was just starting to feel too heavy from too much fall scents that I was doing. And it's not like I had done a bunch of them. Just being in the 90s, any little bit of spice and fall scents or whatever can just seem really heavy very quickly. So I had gone back to like just spring, summer kind of scents. And so I had done a bar of lemon sorbet. I never feel like I go wrong when I do lemon sorbet. I love that scent. This one I did in a couple of different warmings, and I think it did the best possibly when I tried it in the half bath. I think it needs more cure time for me. But I did like the scent. So the first time I did it, I don't remember where it was, but I couldn't smell it. The very little bit I got from it, just, it wasn't enough for me. It was like, no, if I have to struggle to smell it, no. I don't need it to punch me in the face, but if it gets pretty close to that, I'm okay. It's when I have to feel like I have to search for the scent that I don't like that. So Midnight Mahogany, I do like it. It did well in the half bath, and so I'm looking forward to getting some more and maybe letting it sit for a while and trying it again. Okay, this was one that I said a while back. I said, all right, I'm going to pick one up and see how it does. I remember thinking, I don't like it from the tester. I don't think I'm going to like it. And I think, Megan and I will discuss how, manly scents. We both love manly scents. And sometimes I'll say, I got this and it was great. And she's like, well, of course I like it, right? Or she'll say something that she likes. And I think, oh, I got to get that, because we tend to like a lot of the great manly scents together. And when I had said I didn't think I wanted Blue Grotto, Megan was like, yeah, I don't like Blue Grotto. And I thought, okay, so chances are I probably won't. I'm not going to say that I just totally disliked it, but again, I said, oh gosh, I can't think of the name of the scent now. Berry Bright. I'm going to gear towards Berry Bright before I even think about Blue Grotto. I did Blue Grotto in here. I wanted to make sure that I could smell it. I came in here and it was one of those that I thought, it's okay, right? It just wasn't a favorite. It wasn't something that I feel like I'm going to go, oh my gosh, I need to warm that again. That is just so pretty. I want to put it in multiple areas and really smell it. No, it was like, oh, okay. I mean, obviously, we all smell things differently. We have different preferences, and there's obviously a large percentage of people who like Blue Grotto. I'm not really in it. I'd be like, when you do the two circles and you have that inner circle where the intertwine, whatever, I can't even think of the word. I would be close to that. I'd probably be like touching the line of the circle. I'm like, okay, I'm not completely opposed, but I'm not crazy about it. That was a long thing just to say I'm not crazy about it. Oh my gosh. I wanted to warm this today. I wound up doing Johnny Appleseed because I realized I have no more Caramel Apple Craze. I don't really know how, because at the end of the last season, I know I put it in my club, but I probably had one bi-monthly. Yeah, that didn't last, obviously, because I used one recently. And when I went to grab one today, I looked and looked and looked. And then I went and checked my inventory. And I knew I had to log this one. And it said one. And I hadn't logged this one. So I was like, I don't have any more. So I immediately opened up my club and put 2 in there for the one that's going to process in October. I was like, just in case on the next order I forget to put it in the order, it's in my club. I'm getting at least some there. Appealing Apple. I have some Appealing Apple going to what was left of this. I have in here and in the pantry, coordinating with the rest of what I had of one of the bars of Rainforest Bungalow. So I have Appealing Apple and Rainforest Bungalow going in here and in the pantry. I wanted to do Caramel Apple Craze in the pantry, but that didn't happen. This one, I don't remember where I might have put this. Maybe on the landing and it just didn't throw. I don't remember it at all. It's from Frozen 2, A Dance of Autumn. And I've heard from people, obviously it's been a while, right, since it came out a long time ago when the whole collection came out. I remember people saying how good it is, and it does smell really good in the clam. Or, the clam smells good. But I obviously missed it on warming. This one I know I did in my bedroom. I do like leather scents. And this one was, it's funny because the label picture has like steering wheels and tires. It was the scent Cruisin', which was from, I believe, a Father's Day collection a couple of years ago. I want to say Cruising and Chillin' and Grillin' were out at the same time, if I remember correctly. I want to say Cruisin' and Chillin' and Grillin' were out at the same time. I actually liked Cruisin'. I think I still have 3 left. It did get very ooky. This one, it looks okay, because once it got ooky, I went and stuck it in the little mini fridge that's in my closet where I like to keep water in case I need water in the middle of the night. So I think Cruisin' smells really good. It has, to me, it has like a new car scent, right? Like the old things that you'd hang in your car, that's new car scent. So I thought it did well. I think I finished it on the landing. Did well there too. This I left a little greasiness on my hand from the oil that's still in there. This is from the, what is it, European Soccer collection, I think. I don't know. I don't want to give you the bad information, but I think so. This one was the one Arsenal. I think it did okay for me. It smells really good in here. I think what may have happened is I probably did it in the sunroom on the TV stand warmers on a day when I was working on the other side of the room, and I probably had something else going at my desk, and I just never smelled it. And then the last thing, because I've got a couple of vendor things in there. The last thing was something that I was like, one day I was like, I think I'm going to warm this one. I was like, but I don't want it to be too heavy from the fall, right? Because to me, it's a rich scent. So I decided, because it was in the warehouse sale, maybe the last warehouse sale, and I picked up 2. I think it was in a bundle. I think it was part of a bundle, because I probably would have gotten more than 2 if it wasn't. But I think it was in a bundle. It's Pretty and Plum, which I remember this being in a clearance a couple of years ago, and I had picked up some then. And obviously I was finished with them all. So I picked up, I think, 2 of the bundles so that I could get 2 of several, not just of this one, but there was other ones in there that I wanted also. So I got Pretty and Plum. I thought, okay, it's a little too rich right now. I'm trying not to go too heavy on the spices and fall scents. So I was like, okay, and I wanted to do it in the dining room, lots of warmers. So I thought, what do I mix it with? And this one I actually mixed. So in some of the warmers, I mixed it with Happy Birthday. And then on the other side of the room, I mixed it with Gimme Candy. It was fantastic. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. It sweetened it. It softened it in terms of the amount of richness that it has. It was great. I loved it, loved it, loved it. In fact, I know I still have Happy Birthday. I think I have 4 bars left because I took it out of my club. I think I have 4 bars left, and obviously Gimme Candy is in the catalog, so I can get that one. But I have 1 bar left of Pretty and Plum, and that's exactly what I'm going to do with it the next time, too. I'm going to mix it with Happy Birthday and Gimme Candy because I really enjoyed that. So that's it. Like I said, there's just 2 little things in here that are vendor, and I have to put that in the box with the other vendor stuff that I have. So that was it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Don't forget, Natalie, Jersey Shore Living, Martha's Fragrance Corner, and yours truly, Etta Harrison. Please subscribe if you haven't. Help get us to 1,000. I would love to get there with those 2 ladies. They are beautiful, beautiful souls, and I would feel honored to be there with them. So anyways, I hope that you have a wonderful day. Don't forget, today for you is October 1st, if you're watching this the day that it comes out. And all kinds of holiday goodies we're going to be launching. There's several things that I'm hoping to get. Whether or not I do, I don't know. I'm not sure how busy the ordering process is going to be. That pumpkin warmer is supposed to come out October 1st. So I don't know. This is going to come out at 3 p.m. So it might already be sold out. I'm not sure. Anyways, I hope that you're ready for October. It feels like the start of the holiday season, right? Because we have Halloween in October, then we have Thanksgiving in November, and then we have Christmas and whatever other things you may celebrate, usually in December. They might not all be in December. I'm not sure. I don't necessarily know when everybody's holidays are that they celebrate, but I wish you happiness no matter what. So anyways, until next time, enjoy your scents, enjoy your day, and enjoy your journey. And I think I'm probably going to have to go heat up my coffee again. Talk to you later. Bye.